Hi guys, this is Big Caesar from BigCaesarMinis.com, and hope everybody's enjoying following what videos I've done on YouTube. Sorry I haven't managed to get any videos out recently. I've been having a few problems at home, and in terms of, well, Dad was a bit sick and I was over in Manchester there for a while, and I've been back and I've been working flat out, and that's it. So anyway, enough of that kind of chat. I want to talk to you today about basing miniatures and foraging for flock, I like to call it. Okay, so hold on while I set up, and speak soon. Okay guys, so first thing I want to show you is I have bought some of, if you can see, Battlefield's Snow from Army Painter. This tub was absolutely full when I got it. It was about £4 for a full tub of snow flock, which is really cheap guys, really cheap. And I have to say, of all the snow flocks I've used in the past, it's pretty damn good. In terms of, it looks quite crystalline, and hit it with a bit of water effect, and you get a great look from it. And what I've just done is I've based the miniature, and then I've applied PVA glue to the areas where snow would catch when it's falling, and I've literally just sprinkled the snow over to give that dreadnought fighting in the middle of winter look. I'm going to base all my Templars this way, like a snow field, and I'm going to be working on a battlefield, a snow battlefield, and that's what I've done with that. I've done the same kind of thing with my bloodletter, as you can see here, and this Sorcerer of Zeech, and I've got a wee puddle of ice with skull in it. I've done with snow effect and a bit of water effect, and that's just a few examples. So let me talk to you about foraging for flock. So I'm just going to get a few things out here guys, and I'll be back with you in 1 second. Okay guys, welcome back. Sorry if there's some shakiness in this, because I have to hold the camera just to get everything in. I just want to show you some examples of some basing materials that I've got. Some of them completely free and some of them really cheap. Okay, so the first thing we have here is a mixture of some green flock that I got two bags of really cheaply from eBay, and I've mixed in some pebbles that I found in my driveway. Basically I've just gone out and picked some bits of gravel up and bits of pebbles, and these smaller flakes, these white smaller flakes, don't know if you can see them or not, and the more sandy mixture in is from cat litter. That's right guys, cat litter. Nice, cheap, cheerful cat litter. I don't know if everybody has pets, but I have cats, 3 of them, and we buy cheap bags of grit cat litter, and it makes fantastic stones for miniatures modelling, because some of it's really fine like a dust, and some of it is nice and like large chips. So this is what I've mixed all this together to make some sort of like rocky tundra kind of terrain grass. I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with this from modelling slate, and I've been looking, and prices range from between £5 and £8 for a small tub of mixed slates. These are quite large pieces, but I have some smaller pieces too, and I got these from my parents' in-laws' garden. They were just in the driveway. They have like a gravelled driveway, and they have some flower beds with some gravel in them too, and I got these nice big pieces of slate, and for bigger models, and there's smaller ones for smaller models, and I'll give you an example. I have here a shredder. Let me see because of the light. Anyway, it's not great, guys, but because of the light, for some reason I can't find it very hard in my house because there's windows all around it to get a good light source that's not silhouetting the models. So there is like a wee shredder on the slate, and I'm going to do that all snowy as well. That's a wee example anyway, you get the idea. So I have these pebbles here, which are from a garden shop, and they were like £1 for a bag of pebbles. It's quite a large bag, so really cheap, guys. Cork, very handy for basing, carve down different shapes and stuff. This is just from various jars and wine bottles that I've just taken cork tops off and just cut down. Very cheap, very handy, very easy to get hold of. Not that cheap if you're buying big bags of it, so usually around £8. When you can get it for free from most people have, you know, spare corks or corks from wine bottles after parties and stuff. So next time you're having a party, just keep the corks. This is some glass chippings from a craft shop, which was 50p for a big bag of it, and it makes great little crystals. If you're doing like a crystalline cave base or anything like that, it would be perfect. And these are again from hobby shop or craft shop, plastic glass beads, and they make great ice crystals for an ice cave or an ice base, for anything like Chaos in the Northern Wastes or Everblight, you know, anything that's going to be, or Kador, anything that has like really snowy background or icy background. This I found in a bag my stepdaughter actually gave me, of broken jewellery and bits of chain and stuff, that she got a bag for £2 of all broken bits and pieces, and from Claire's Accessories I think it was, and she says, look, why don't you have some of the stuff in the bag, and you know, there's little chains and bits of rope and little bits of embossed leaves and stuff. Well, it's just basically all broken jewellery that I can now use for modelling. You know, that'd be great for like a Dragon's Cave or an Aztec Gold base of some sort. I then have these sticks, which are just for my garden. Basically I've just taken a couple of twigs, a couple of big sticks, lying on the ground, and I've just cut them up with a pair of garden secateurs. Please be careful when using garden secateurs, guys. They're very sharp, and watch your fingers. And then for a smaller version, I have the same thing here. It is a nice stick, bits of branch. This has a really nice texture to it. Again, this is all just bits and pieces I picked out of my garden. These can be cut down as little branches and whatnot and stuff, and yeah, really, obviously guys, this stuff's free. You know, wine corks, cat litter, it's not free, but some people have it anyway. You know, free or around £1, £1.50. Slate, free. Twigs, free. Bits of broken wood, free. This is a mix I've made from dried grass clippings from my garden, from mowing the lawn. I've just dried them out, and I've mixed it with a little bit of oak moss, which is another plant. It's quite easy to find, and dried that out. And if you mix this with a bit of water and PVA and roll it up in a wee ball, it makes great tumbleweed, and or you can use it hanging down cliff faces and stuff like that. It's really, really great. And yeah, so there is a little collection of the bits and pieces that I've gathered up for basing models. Now, I've never done a tutorial before, so I'm going to try and do one on basing a miniature. So give me 1 second guys, and I'll get set up. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of all-purpose PVA glue. It's bog standard PVA mixed with 1 part PVA, 1 part water. If you don't want pure PVA for this, it's just too claggy, and you want it nice and swipe off any excess from the edges of the base. Make sure you get a good coating. I'm going to get my Rocky Tundra flock. Let's give it a good covering. And that's going to be the start of my base. Just wipe off any excess. And if you get any stuck to the model, it's very, very easy to remove. There we go. Just like that. Now I want to give a little bit of accentuation to the model, so again with our PVA, because the horse is in a position as if it's sort of jumping over something or bolting over something. I have here just a wee bit of a stick. Looks like a log that is jumping over. Bit of branch or something. It's fallen. Okay. Now, if you'll excuse me, I just pick up the camera. Okay, so I'm going to have to try and work one-handed a little bit here. Okay, so I want my guys to look like they're coming from the northern wastes. Okay, so I'm going to put some snow on this base as well. I have here a little bit of it's a plant called meadowsweet that I've dried out, and it looks really good, like a mossy plant. And any of these natural things like grass trimmings or dried herbs, once you've hit them with a bit of varnish, they're not going to go anywhere. They'll last for a long time. You know, they're not going to deteriorate anymore once you hit them with the varnish. So I've got a wee plant just coming off the branch there. So I'm going to hit this now with a bit more PVA, and I'll see you in a second when I'm going to put the snow on. Thank you. Okay guys, so now what I've done is I've added a little bit of PVA to the areas where I want the snow, and I'm about to add the snow. So I've got a plastic container to catch the flock so I'm not wasting any, and I'll show you now. Okay, and there we have it. Just lightly sprinkled the snow over, and where it's caught all the PVA in the areas where we just want it. And now we have one snowy base. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching. I hope this video has been okay, and everyone's doing well, and take care. Speak to you soon. Bye now.